We're back, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 2 of Qpad Red Panda versus Team Dignitas. Dignitas was down one game, perhaps due to the fact they didn't have their fifth player. Snaking is now back, though.
The king.
So, the king is back, and it's good to see some 5 versus 5 Dota, because it seems like today was, like you said, the game of sadness. But I am Luminous, he's Eternal Envy, and of course this is the Beyond the Summit broadcast of the Replay Loser Bracket Final. And if you guys haven't purchased your replay ticket yet, I definitely urge you guys to do so. Ton more replay coming your way. The grand final is, I believe, this Sunday. Best of 5 is going to be the grand final. And I can't wait to see who's going to be casting that one and who's going to be playing that one, more importantly. But let's get back to the game. Team Dignitas, you said they're mad. You said they're going to come back with a 2-1 victory. And let's see how the draft is going to go. Is it going to be a Skywrath Mage ban? Is he deserving of a ban?
I don't think they're going to ban it.
Okay.
I expect Qpad to pick it though, because they generally pick, like when they pick Shadow Demon before, they would just pick him every game.
Okay.
Yeah, they like to do that. Or when they pick China or Wisp, if it's up, they just do it.
So I imagine that they will pick it up in one of these first 3 picks. Maybe if it gets to the second phase, I think Team Dignitas. Well, there you go. Skywrath Mage is going to be lifesteal, exact same opening here for Qpad Red Pandas. Team Dignitas is going to have that Magnus mid, most likely going to be played by Snaking. I talked about the Skywrath Mage versus Magnus mid matchup, although the way that Qpad...
I don't know, I don't expect that.
Okay, yeah, I don't expect that either, since they played a support in Game 1, so...
They might run the same shit. I don't think so, though. I think they're going to pick the same heroes, but not put them in the same places.
Well, we're going to see Team Dignitas is going to be playing Group Up Dota. So far, it's looking like the same thing. Beastmaster.
Oh my god.
What was the last hero? Beastmaster and Rubik, was it?
Yeah, but the thing with Qpad is that when you scrim against them, they have always the same openings, but then how it branches is, like, it branches up pretty randomly.
Well,
so
it's not going to be Beastmaster, as Team Dignitas says no to that one.
They generally just like the effectiveness of having like a branch is you force bans, and these bans are probably not going to hit what you actually want. And then you just pick something else. Qpad is known for switching things up. Like, for example, when they go Kunkka, they can put him mid, they can put him safe mid, they can put him aggressive trialing, then they just start... They start the same opening, you know, Shadow Demon Kunkka, and then depending on what you ban, they just branch out.
Okay, so we'll see whether they switch it up, or if they do switch it up, how they switch it up. I'm very curious to see Skywrath Mage being explored more and more. As you guys know, the 6.77 patch, or the patch we're playing right now, is going to be the patch for the qualifier. I imagine, and I predict that 6.7a will be reintroduced shortly after, and that's going to give the team most time to kind of prepare for TI3. But in any case, back to this game, I like to see Team Dignitas play more Luna. I feel like Luna is one of their more highest win rate hero, I feel like, because they play...
Tiny, bro.
What?
Tiny.
That's one of their highest losing win rate. Or losing. Are
you stupid? They have 20 wins and 2 lose. So Tiny.
At least 3, because I've seen AUI lose at least 3 times with that hero.
Radiant team ban.
I don't know, man, Bruno. Maybe 3 now, but I think.
And most of those losses have came. Yeah, most of those losses have came recently. Like, they have lost every single time. So I don't even know why you brought up Tiny. Luna, they win a ton with it, and I was about to say that.
Dude, it's like 20-3 or like whatever. Come on, how's that not high? That's insanity.
Right, it was high. It was like 20-0, and then 0-3. Right, they lost 3 games with Tiny.
Happened. It was 18-2 like 2 weeks ago. I talked to people.
Okay, all right. You proved me with numbers. I'm sorry, I stand corrected. But can I say that Luna wins a lot? Is that okay? Is that fair thing to say?
That is okay.
All right, thank you, Envy, for giving me permission to say this.
Thanks, no problem.
All right, and the reason that they win a lot is that they play really, really good group up Dota. A little bit of Treant being banned out here by Team Dignitas. I've definitely Team Dignitas is probably the only one or two team that plays Treant. I don't think that's a hero that's really worth a ban, though, to be honest. Maybe it's the way that Qpad have been playing a very global
it's such
game.
a good hero.
It is.
It's such a good hero against Skyraid if he does go mid. I mean, that's if he goes mid, though, but...
10 seconds
I mean, if he does go mid, then you can just keep living armoring your Magnus, and then you're okay.
Remaining.
Yeah, also because they love to do those global teleport lifesteal bombs. The armor is going to at least help them survive a little bit longer until maybe help comes in. But for now, it's going to be the second ban phase. Team Dignitas banning out every solo mid imaginable. Beastmaster, Qpad, as well as Storm. I'm going to see the support that combos quite well with Magnus. Are you okay there with your mic?
Yes.
Okay. Well, last game it was the Rubik, and but Rubik unfortunately is already long banned out. There is Shadow Demon still in the pool. I think they want a support that gives them better team fight though.
For Qpad?
For Qpad, yeah. Well, Nyx Assassin's definitely a decent one.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, I'm completely surprised that he's still left in the pool, and of course this is where Envy says, alright, Nyx Assassin Mono Burn really, really good against Darkseer. He would not have enough mana to cause his entire combo, as well as a mech or a pipe, after a single Mono Burn, so...
He's actually pretty good against Magnus and Luna as well, but you have to time it well. Well, not for Luna. It's pretty easy to time against Luna, but Magnus, if you run into a group of heroes, like 2 heroes or 3 heroes, you pop your Spike Carapace, like he can RP you and he can't get the screw off or something.
5 seconds.
I'm just surprised that they gave away a Vendetta Lifestealer Bomb as well as a Nature's Lifestealer Bomb. So
yeah, Vendetta Nature's Prophet ulti is actually a big deal too.
Yeah. So
did you just forget? No way, right?
I don't think they forgot. I mean, are they more afraid of the Qpad Lifestealer Bomb perhaps than the Nyx Lifestealer one? I mean, they're both pretty potent. So
I mean, being afraid of Qpad is okay because Qpad does really well against Magnus.
Yeah.
But Storm, I mean Storm's a good hero, and Qpad Bloods play him a lot. The Nyx Assassin though, he's not that good a hero, but he is still pretty good.
Well, one thing
against Darkseer.
One thing we do know about Team Dignitas is that they're very good at avoiding ganks, or at least limiting the ganks that opponents do against them. But last game was kind of a different story. Last game is Qpad just ganked them wherever they wanted basically. Team Dignitas on their last pick, hopefully. Way Too Sexy don't disconnect here and suddenly switch from Treant and to... Alright, it's gonna be the Enigma.
This is some greedy freaking Dota. TXT support, worst support for the laning phase.
I mean, this is completely the norm, right, for Dignitas? And it's gonna be... Ooh. Is this offensive trialing? Or is this solo mid Gyro? Or is this solo mid Skywrath? Select's gonna be playing the Lifestealer again. Mini's gonna be supporting Nyx Assassin, so he's not going solo mid. Wagamama most likely... It's going to be Sing Sing, solo mid Skywrath Mage, so we are going to see that matchup. Alright, here we go. I really believe that Skywrath Mage will have Magnus's number, but we'll see how it plays out.
Too.
Yeah.
But not for... I think Sing Sing is really good one-on-one.
He definitely is. You have a lot of, like, random clipping noise, are you... What's going on over there? Can we...
Oh, okay.
We're good?
I think it should be good, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about the technical difficulties, but the players have selected the hero Snake King. It's going to be on the Magnus universe. It's going to be on the Darkseer, Aoi on the Luna, Fogged on Jakiro, and last but not least, Way Too Sexy on the Enigma. On the other side, Sing Sing solo mid with Skywrath Mage. Select on the Lifestealer, Wagamama, most likely on the Long Lane Nature's Prophet, Mini on the Nyx Assassin.
That's a support Gyro.
And support Gyrocopter.
That's a safe lane, right?
Well, generally when you go support Gyrocopter, you go safe lane and abuse the jungle, do a lot of pulls and whatnot, or you go offensive try.
Generally it's safe lane, because he can single-handedly keep any offlaner by himself, and then the other guy can just jungle easily.
It seems like it's gonna be the offensive try lane. Maybe this is just going into the
jungle. I think it is too.
To put down a couple of wards. But...
I mean, you have to go aggressive try lane, right? I mean, they pick like freaking Darkseer, Enigma, and like TXT.
Yeah, and this is where Dignitas have a little bit of issues. If the other team decides to be greedy and farm alongside with you, Dignitas will outright you with, I call it 4.5 farmers. But in this case, like you said, Jakiro's not exactly a really good laning hero for the first couple levels, because how clunky he is. He does have high HP, but his spells are very easy to dodge.
Seconds to go.
And you can actually punish him quite easily. He doesn't have a good spell to rescue his carry if the carry gets gone upon. So
Magnus changing up his item build, getting a flask just because he's against Skywrath, probably might be a good idea. I'm not too sure if Magic Wand would be good.
I think Magic Stick looks pretty good on paper, but if Sing Sing's very smart about it, once Magnus goes onto the low ground and he loses sight on the high ground, I think Sing Sing can take advantage by spamming those arcane bolts from the high ground. I'm not sure if that's the big deal here, but Dignitas universe is going to have a fairly easy matchup against Wagamama up top. How hard should Darkseer win that top match? Actually, he does have a he does have a blaze attack.
Does he win that hard?
I mean, I imagine Darkseid had the advantage, right? Looks like Snake King has actually started with the Empower to allow him to last a little bit more, but of course, the confused amount of Arcane Ball spams. He's already down to like half HP. Meanwhile, you see Jurex gonna run into Fog. Oh, Fog's gonna take a ton of damage here. And thank God that he's one of the tankier supports, but he's down to about half HP. And that's just off a single Rocket Barrage, and he basically is gonna be sapping a little bit of EXP here from the Enigma player.
I wonder who's gonna win the top lane. I do expect Enigma to gank top from time to time. So
to gank top, maybe grab a smoke and just walk up there?
Yeah, or you just walk up there.
Okay.
He doesn't need this one.
Well, that salve definitely being very, very useful here, as the first one was pop. Sing Sing doing a ton of damage with those arcane spell, and I think Sing Sing's gonna be wait till level 3. He already has his bottle. It's gonna be slowly delivering. Meanwhile, Snake King working towards his own. One thing that Team Dignitas is at least gotta respect the fact that Prophet could TP in and kill your courier. Meanwhile, back in the bot lane here, big dive, Impale, Open Moons, and Rocket Barrage getting the first blood.
So much for diplomacy.
There you go, Courier is being upgraded on the mid lane, and here we go. Snake King's gonna pick that one up. Teleport goes back here, and you can see that the offensive tri-lane so far being a lot more effective than last game's effective offensive tri-lane. Looks like there's a little bit of diving action up top. Waga straight up is gonna TP out. No, ooh, that was close. I was gonna say no next level vacuum for the cancel. Unfortunately, you picked that one up. You don't pick it up standard till much later, so. Mini trying to find himself a rune. It's gonna be Illusion. Let's see if Sing Sing's gonna be bottling that one. He's bottling Crowing, so.
Okay, so this nature probably will get owned.
I mean, he does have the Blaze of Attack, which is nice, but it's so easy for for Universe to actually push this lane, farm basically the tree in, and cut off creep wave. It's hard for Prophet to really handle this lane as properly.
Oh, good.
Again, he's not really gonna die because he could always TP out, but he's not gonna farm that well either. So. Back in the jungle, Mini's gonna find Fog, leaving me a little bit harassed, but Aoi's right here though. Can they actually turn it around? Nice tangle through for Aoi. Illusion Rune comes in, the beam's gonna come through as well. No dual breath, because they're just level 1. Luna's level 2. Jarek trying to get in position for a couple of rocket barrages, but they're doing a very nice job to keep Aoi away from the lane. Looks like
so Enigma is gonna get top.
Yeah, Enigma is gonna get top, and they didn't get that kill, so a little bit unfortunate. I think Enigma should just jungle in the offensive jungle at this point.
I think it's gonna push.
Just push straight up? This is a lot earlier than what Dignitas usually like to do, though.
That's okay. I don't think they can stop it.
Well, we'll see. Mini does still have his illusions. Those are timing out very soon. Qpad, if they really want to dive this, I guess they can. Again, Fog is not really going to provide too much assistance. They're going to impale through the tree, open runes right next to the tower, and that's going to be another free kill. Are they going to dive the Luna? Luna's hiding behind the trees. He should be fine. And it's going to be a top push, like you said, cutting the creep wave. And those Eidolons, you do the damage. You have, of course, a siege unit being destroyed there as well. And Waga needs to focus down on these Eidolon. He gets one. He's going to be looking for the second one. Those trees are also dying. This Iron Shell doing a ton of work up top. Back in the mid lane, it's basically a non-stop harassment war. And I think Snake King is really losing it. You can see that he does have a 4 Magic Wand upgrade. He's still bottle crawling, but he's just out of resource compared to Sing Sing. Sing Sing's just harassing him non-stop. And this is the reason why I believe... Oh, here we go. He's going to try to go for the kill. A couple more concussive shot, but he's out of mana, out of Magic Wand charges as well. But at the very least, doing a very good job zoning Snake King off the lane.
Snake King's going top?
Waga denies the top tower. That was huge. So
yeah, that's actually huge.
Yeah, a ton of time being wasted here. Well, so far the game's going pretty well for Qpad, getting 2 kills, zoning out the middle, getting the tower now on top, and more
importantly... the mid lane's going fine.
What?
The mid lane's fine.
What is going fine?
The mid lane's fine.
Yeah, I say yeah, the mid lane's going well here for Qpad.
No, it's going fine for Dignitas as well.
You think so?
I would say it's even. Yeah, well, just look at the CS.
Yeah, 23 here. It just feels like Sing Sing is a little bit more dominant position. I guess the bottle crawling is really allowing Snake King to make a stand here. But the bot lane is a different story, as Aoi has a grand total of 3 CS. Shakira hasn't even seen a creep yet, and looks like Jurex is going to be looking to get a gank on the mid lane. So Sing Sing's looking to get... I don't think he even needs that level 6 to be completely honest. But
he's going to have it though in one creep. He's going to wait for it.
Yeah. But there is this observer sees Jurex. I don't...
Yeah, it does.
Oh,
it does.
Looks like it's going to go around Snake King. Snake King going to go right back and Jurex actually taking a little bit of time farming that level 1 creep camp. Snaking season now, Jurex walking back and forth. A little bit more passive, and you do see a little bit of TP back home here from LeBron James, as well as Enigma. Again, very, very passive game. Generally, that's how Dignitas like to begin their games. Trying to farm. Last time, they really got ganked by Sing Sing's Beastmaster. Basically, he found every single rune. Now, this game, though, I don't think Sing Sing's going to have as easier time. Because Hero can get those ganks off. It just is not as reliable. And doesn't have the same initiation range. Sing Sing's going to hopefully get the rune on the bot lane. It's going to be yet another illusion rune. And here comes Jurex. Man, this is a level 3 Luna being zoned out by a level 3 Gyrocopter. Not many other like support could solo do this, and this is the power of support Gyro, which is I want to say a dying breed. We don't see it too much anymore.
You see it from time to time. AO does it a lot.
Yeah, definitely not the norm though. Enigma going on the mid lane here does have to boost the speed and a smoke. They want to go on Sing Sing though, but bang, no, Sing Sing is gonna get 1 kill immediately. They're gonna where's the vacuum? There's a level 1 vacuum. Sing Sing, nice Dragon Path. Ice Breath. He's gonna survive. Nice bottle here. And a TP back from Jurex. Meanwhile,
AUI gets the kill.
AUI zones in on the mid lane.
AUI got the kill. What the hell?
Why was he there?
Yo, you want the kill.
I
got it.
guess.
I mean, you can't do anything about him.
Yeah, I'm complete. Well, he's not doing anything in lane, right? It's just good rotation from AUI. My camera was off him. I thought he was safe.
Yeah, Waga.
Yeah, Waga. Are they gonna skewer for him? Skewer RP? He's gonna try to TP out. Wow, early RP being used.
That's okay.
Yeah, they're gonna get the kill for sure though.
I mean, I don't know if he needed to though.
That's gonna give him his arcane boots, and that's a very, very much needed item. AUI on the bot lane. He still has 3-in-1 CS. He's just having a tough game. Like, he actually can't walk in the lane. If he gets impaled, he's probably just dead. So
he used to this, I think. He never gets farmed anymore. They always pick like Enigma, Darkstar, like Clockwork support, and all these like super greedy supports, super greedy offlaners. And then he's just like, "Don't worry, guys, I'll catch up later."
Well, he got that catch up on the bot last game, but I think he's dead. Concussive shot for the slow impale is gonna hit right there, and he's gonna be dead.
Yeah, yes, he's my bot, guys.
He did buy, but I'm not sure whether, again, really okay with those exchanges. But
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Meanwhile, we do have Darkseer up on the top lane, slowly pushing, slowly farming away.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Alright, Enigma just got level. He's not even level 6 to 8 minutes. Just got a soul ring. How was this happening?
Well, he was pushing up top, remember? And they didn't even get that push off. Back in the mid lane, though. Oh, Waga. Skewer out. Double TP comes in. How quickly can they kill him? Vacuum backwards. But here comes Select. They're going to get the kill for sure. Snake King's on the run. He should be fine as well. Sing Sing, does he have his ultimate? No, he does not. Nice Ice Path. It's going to shut down the retreat path. And Sing Sing, he's going to be okay as well. No, they're not going to search dive him? No, they're not. So multiple people TP back in. Even AUI doing it. Of course, again, he's used to keeping in to join the team fight. Generally, at this stage of the game, Luna's about level 8 or 9, and Dignitas would be making a big push down the middle, for example, with the Eclipse up. But this game, he's just having a tough time grabbing the Triangle Boots for just high movement speed, a little bit of extra regen. Snake King.
AUI gotta get some last hits.
Snake King. He's looking for a target. Oh, he's not gonna steal for it. I'm very, very surprised, considering that Sing Sing did not have any mana there.
Would he have hit the score for sure?
I mean, he would have skewered close and get an RP off, right? Sing Sing was a half HP. RP and a shockwave would have been a kill.
Okay.
So, and I think that was it would have been worth it for an RP. But at least throw Sing Sing off the lane and try to get some damage on this tier 1 tower.
Technical difficulties.
AUI's done well.
Went and fortified their
Oh
structures.
my god.
I mean, he's trying to jungle. I think that's more correct because he's got no.
He's gonna get hit once and then it's gonna lose the Tranquil Boots. Oh, new Tranquil Boots.
The fair Tranquil Boots, as you say. Oh, miss ultimate here by Sing Sing on the mid lane. Missing that ultimate is actually not that big of a deal. It's a level. It's 1 minute cooldown.
350 mana.
Look at him. He's dropping the arcane boots balling. It's not that big of a deal. Like, especially when you're bottom rolling all day. The cooldown's not an issue either. So if you get a kill, man, you get a kill. It's all good. Looks like maybe they're gonna bait Ali a little bit here. You do see Snake King teleporting in. He doesn't obviously have the blink yet. Still not anywhere near it. Mini's gonna be coming around. Mini's level 6, Jesus. Oh, Vendetta? Vendetta? Maybe not. Sing Sing's gonna come around as well. Massive amount of TPs. It's gonna be Brown TPing and Snake King is gonna be coming around RP. No, gets silenced and he's gonna get nuked the hell out. Worse than nuke ultimate. Snake King does have the haste, and now it's gonna be retreat time. Dignitas does he have the black hole? RP's gonna be on one. Jerk's gonna get focused down. RP not really worth it. Eclipse is gonna get dropped, but they don't have detection for Mini. Mini just runs way out. I think he's gonna tag along, maybe find somebody low and just go for the kill. You see Snake King, he doesn't really have the mana. Yeah, actually he does. He has 7 wand charges. Impale? Impale? No Impale! Black hole, that's gonna be onto 2, and that's gonna be a huge turn. Shockwave onto 2, wand 2, and Select is gonna be okay. Yeah, he does actually. Ooh, he pops it out very quick, and he's gonna just straight up TP. No black hole to cancel that one. But regardless, a huge win for Team Dignitas. Guess what? That's a ton of space created for AUI 2000 to at least get a wave or 2, and more importantly, get level 7. I guess the fortunate thing for Qpad Red Panda, despite losing that team fight, is that they lost it very deep into the enemy jungle, so none of their tier 1 towers are really going to be in danger, but I think Dignitas was really needed that one. Big ultimate's going to come through from Fog on the mid lane, and Sing Sing grabs a solo.
I think they're going to push bottom now, Qpad. It wasn't that bad because they did use the RP and the Black Hole, so they're not going to have anything up. The Eclipse is also used. They might get 1 tower, maybe even 2 towers.
Ooh, Aoi's gonna get open wounded. Impale's gonna be on top. I don't think anybody's gonna TP in. What was the smoke? Was that a misclick? Well, in any case, Qpad's gonna be Qpad's Select up to a killing spree, and that's gonna be a tier 1 tower. Dignitas, when they're getting pushed, they like to do split push, but I think their game is. Oh, Sing Sing is right on top of them. Call down, right clicks, easy kill for Qpad. Just very effective ganks here.
I really do think those ganks are somewhat obvious, and Dignitas should not have fell for those.
Well, whatever the case is, they're definitely falling for it. No ultimates still for these really long cooldown. LeBron is in the middle of everything. Fog's taking a ton of damage. Sprout's gonna actually crap LeBron. And Jurex in the middle. LeBron's gonna survive. He's gonna be on domination. He's out of here. Select is gonna be on Fog. Nice Impale though. He's actually gonna survive. Mini's low. Mini's gonna pop his shield. Luna not chasing in. Does he have his own ultimate? No, he doesn't. You know, LeBron takes a knee to the face. RP's gonna get dropped. 2-man RP. Shockwave. That's gonna be 1 kill. Select should be fine. Goes into invest one more time. Does he have that rage TP once again? Yes, he does. Very decent counter game coming out from Team Dignitas, and they're right there.
So good.
Yeah, that was really good. Aoi's ultimate's gonna be up in about 25 seconds. If they could get this tower and wait for the cooldown, they could maybe even force a fight. I swear, Select's gonna go for a rage deny. And unfortunately, he didn't get it.
That was so good because they didn't have their ultimates, and like that's why Qpad was ganking them, because like they should have. Dignitas should have known that they were gonna gank them and push down the bottom tower. So I don't think AUI should have died. But and then Qpad kept trying to fight because they knew Dignitas had no ultis. But Snake King had a really good backstab.
Yeah, they fought for a little bit too long.
They have their ultis now.
Yeah, they fought for a little bit too long. Magnus came back with the RP. He has Blink 2 now. I imagine they're gonna farm for 1 minute, wait for the Blink, wait for the RP to cool down, and then go mid with Black Hole, with Eclipse, as well as a mech, and of course RP. How do you stop this push if you keep Panda? Like, they have great ganks, but I'm not too sure whether they have good team fight.
You have to kill them before they group up.
Well, and that's exactly what they're trying to do right now.
No sentry ward, Daryl. He might be dead.
And we're back.
No sentry ward.
Fog has the sentry ward in stash.
Oh, it just ran out. It just ran out.
He's gonna go around it. Where's the Wrath of Nature coming in? No Wrath of Nature is necessary. Sing Sing drops an ultimate from afar. His smoke wasn't even dispelled for that fight. Like you said, you gotta kill them before they group
unlucky.
up.
Radiant's mid tower.
The sentry ward actually literally ran out as the NA came in.
Where was the sentry ward? Can you?
I think.
Like
wait, was it? Oh, it might not be theirs. I don't think it was theirs. Okay, my bad.
I didn't even see a sentry ward in the map, so.
It was on the next to that ward. So
okay.
it can't be theirs though because they didn't see the other ward.
So it's just a pretty good smoke gank here from Qpad. Back on the top lane here, Universe. You think he's gonna be going for pipe next, or probably gonna go back his arcane boots? I think against the Nyx
He's going Shivas.
You think you could skip the arcane against the Nyx assassin?
I don't know. It's just how he plays. He's gonna go 4-staff.
Oh, 4-staff, which is not bad. Again, really important. Yeah, really important item against the Skywrath Mage, as well as Lifestealer. So decent pickup. I want to say though, the support of Jurex as well as Mini has been really effective. Both games, and this game particularly, they're really high level, and looks like they have scaled out Mini going into Invis. Aoi should back off. You're trying to use the Centaur to bait a kill, but I don't think Mini will fall for that one. Again, but a slow-paced game like this, I think favors Dignitas overall. They're farming basically every single lane. They're also farming a part of the enemy jungle as well, and Starkster's constantly up there with Enigma. So, the longer this game goes, especially with Qpad not getting kills, I think slightly the edge is going to be going towards the Dignitas. And you can see that GoGraph is slowly going up top. Experience is well on their advantage side as well with 2,000 experience lead. Here we go. They really want Aoi. Aoi's out of mana, so no Eclipse. As I say that though, he does have 8 Magic Wand. Deep War being dropped by Fog Dota. Man, these guys are just like ships at night. They just don't see each other. They run across each other. Concussive shot just to say a little bit of hello. What is both teams trying to do right now, Envy?
I think Dignitas is just trying to avoid fights and go for a late game. Where Qpad is trying to catch them. If they don't catch these guys, late game, Dignitas is gonna stomp them. They go for these really greedy lineups of really strong ultimates. Like the wall. You're guaranteed a mech. You're gonna get like a pipe, a Shiva, these teamfight oriented lineups. And if you don't punish them heavily in the laning phase, it generally looks really bad for you once it gets to the mid game.
Well, perhaps it's Sing Sing that might get punished on the bot lane, as there is a entire party that's going to be going his way. It's going to be Invis Magnus. If it's a 2-man RP right now, it's not only going to be 2 kills, but a big push as well. He's waiting. Is he going to go at all? Blink, Skewer, you want Sing. Sing's going to get nuked the hell down. Ultimate being dropped. It's not going to hit too much. Aoi going to get focused. Aoi going to go down. RP going to drop. It's only going to be on one. Black Hole? No Black Hole just yet. Spike Carapace is up, and that's going to delay the back hole. Nice kill here by Mini. Turns it around. Selects is still alive. And I think this is really a bad turn here. Fog's in huge trouble as well. What turned out to be a free kill on Sing Sing was a huge counter gank. You talked about how their team fight is very strong if they group up, but are they still want to fight this wall on top of 3? And this is all those illusions doing a ton of right click, and they want min chip, or they want Mini. Nice dodge here on the shockwave. I think that he eventually will go down Spike Carapace. It's going to delay this as long as possible. And maybe he's going to survive. No, he's not. But it's going to give him enough time for his allies to get out of there.
So what happened in that team fight was, way too expected Magnus to get a 2 or 3 man RP, so he ran into Black Hole. But because the RP missed on the NA actually casted a Spike Carapace, and way too ran in, and he was like, I can't Black Hole.
Yep.
That's the reason why they lost that fight. Or else the fight would have been pretty easy.
Yeah, Wei Chu definitely need his BKB. He generally goes Soul Ring and straight into BKB, and I don't expect any difference in this game. Having so many ways to silence or stop him from his Black Hole. I always say that Black Hole don't actually do any damage, but it actually does, like 20, 30. And that's enough damage to proc that Spike Carapace, which will cancel the Black Hole. So it got a little bit awkward. Everybody was retreating, and it wasn't a good fight here for Team Dignitas. Force Staff is up though on Darkseer, so very mobile hero, allowing his team as well as himself to get away from Skywrath Mage's ultimate. Goal difference.
It wasn't bad for them though. It was okay. I mean, it was an even fight. They traded 4 TP scrolls. 3 TP scrolls, and for 3 kills, and they lost 2. So it's not bad.
Well, they also used the RP. RP's gonna be back up, and I think they're gonna try to get off at least Jurex and get that tier 1 tower. Everybody's smoked up. But Jurex, I guess going back to the base in a very good time, out of mana already.
I just don't think Jaro has much of an impact.
As a support?
Yeah, right now he doesn't. I mean, if he gets farmed, he does. But right now, he's not getting much. He doesn't really combo wall with anything either.
Yeah, I suppose the best thing they could really do is impale into a call down, which may or may not even hit, so... Tier 1 is going to get destroyed on the bot lane by Darkseer, and Tier 1 protected up top by Snaking, so... Again, like you said, if this game goes on longer and longer, especially with no kills happening from Red Panda, they're going to just out-farm, and to be honest, have better late-game teamfight ultimates, as well as better late-game teamfight items. We talked about Shiva's Guard on Darkseer, BKB on Enigma, Mechs, Pipes, and of course, maybe even a Refresher on Magnus, so... It's just going to be tough here if Qpad plays this slow-paced game. They want to get those ganks, and I really want to see some Lifestealer bombs, whether it's going to be brought by the Nature's Prophet, or as well as the Vendetta ganks. So far, we haven't seen any of it just yet.
There is one thing going their way though. AOI is still really poor, so they're gonna base their late game off ultimates and spells and not DPS.
Oh, ultimate's gonna get drum snaking. There's a force tap and a mech doing some big work. The Invisron now turning around. Can we get the black hole again? He can't drop it off because of the spike carapace. Can he grab Sing Sing at the very least? Sing Sing's gonna be dead. Black hole's still up. Do you actually push tier 2 mid with this? I think you do. Yeah, RP just for one. They want him dead, and they will get him dead. That was a lot of spell investment just for that support mix.
Radiant's top tower's hurt.
Because they're not really... They don't need a push. If they take these kills and they stop pushes, then they're fine.
Okay.
Any kill is worth it.
Just going for the ultra late game.
Yeah.
Select
that Magnus got force staff surge into Skur into Blink RP. Just for the NA.
Showing the power of that force staff. Force staff rush. We've seen it on Storm Sphere early on today by Hani. We now see on the Dark Sphere. Seems like it's almost a mandatory buy now against Skywrath Mage. So far doing so good. You're talking about Gyrocopter not having that much of impact. It's only got treads. Most likely going for drums. Gonna be a little bit of ways off that one. But Aoi, he's got his own drums as well as 1,000 in the bank. I think he generally likes to go. He prefers to go Manta. To help his ally push.
I like how you're comparing the Luna to a support Jira.
Well, I mean, none of them had farm, right?
They're the same level, actually.
Yeah, they're the same level. In fact, I think Jerax was actually leading level for the most part. Select is going to run right next to the fog. Oh my god, they're so close to each other. Select's going to be able to rage out of that one. Will he value? Still no Black Hole just yet. Dual Breath against Sing Sing. Sing Sing slow. He's going to drop his ultimate. LeBron gets blown up. No, he forced up as well. Mechs himself back up. Mini's going to get skewered backwards, and they are going to get Mini. So nice, decent win. Tower's going to get the glyph and defend it as well. Select hacks to back off. Jerax still staying around though. Tower's going to end up being denied. And again, a very, very decent win. LeBron's going to get picked up by Waga. Nice sprout as well as right clicking. Waga's going to be going back to his Shadow Blade into BKB build. I feel BKB is going to have a smaller impact this game. The big difference between this game and last game is that this game I feel like Qpad lacks the damage. They really do. They have some decent burst damage coming out from Skywrath Mage. But once that's gone, you have Select that's right clicking, but that could be kited. And the BKB overall is not going to be as effective against Black Hole, as well as the physical right click of Luna, and finally the RP. So I'm not too sure whether I like this BKB as much as last game's.
I think that's okay. Right now they don't have any physical damage.
That's my point. Oh, you mean on the Radiant side?
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually they will though. Eventually they will. And I'm saying that Qpad is lacking damage on their own heroes. Looks like they're going to try to push off of this. They will have all their ultimates up. Short macro player because he's out of mana, but that's all good.
This Enigma's though not really doing anything in team fights. Last fight he just ran into an axe and died. And he tried to cast a black hole once again, but Mini ran into him. Didn't even cast a spell on him, just popped the carapace, and he's like, okay, I guess I'm dead to Nax.
It's just such an annoyance factor. I think maybe a way to kicking himself a little bit for leaving that hero so deep in the pool and letting the Dire team fourth pick it. Waga doing what Nature's Prophet does best, doing a little bit of split push up top, up to 1800. That's going to be his Mithril Hammer, working towards that Black King back 4 side forward against Jerax. Jerax doesn't have BKB or anything. I think he's working towards one. There is a skewer forward, and he's going to straight up TP out, and Iron Shout for the last tick of damage. That's going to be the
Iron
kill.
Shout with the Magnus, and I killed him.
Yep. Back at the top lane, the Waga's just not stopping. Another half HP off that tower. That's going to force at least a TP from Aoi. And so I felt like Dignitas needed to push a little bit more and take advantage of the team fight.
Look how they're grouping up Qpad. He would TP top, and now they're trying to look for a fight while Luna's not there. Okay, Select gave up. But that was what they were trying to do.
A very good Sentry to scout the fact that there is a Vendetta nearby. But yeah, I thought Dignitas maybe needed to recover better. I thought Luna might have needed some more farm. So maybe they should have pushed. But now that you were pointing out that they just simply have better late game, not just because they have Luna, but better late game hero overall, they could just draw it out. Another item pickup here on Darkseer, it's going to be a Ghost Scepter. So I think Universe is kind of getting a little bit too big. Like this heroes is starting to become a big issue here for the Dire.
I wonder what he's gonna get now though.
Shivas, right? Like you said.
That's what he likes to get. I'm not even sure if that's the best item choice.
Maybe a straight up pipe. There's some decent damage you respect from Sing Sing, so.
I think he should go Shiva. We'll see though. Ow. Nature's Prophet ulti.
Meanwhile, Skywrath Mage is going to be picking up a Rod of Atos. I think Rod of Atos maybe it's a poor item choice if you know that the enemy has a Darkseer, especially if the Darkseer has a 4-stat. I don't like that 3k gold investment. Normally, I think it's a fine item choice here on Skywrath Mage. I don't like it this game. We'll see if it's going to be as effective or as ineffective as I imagine. Orchid though is up, and that basically means that Enigma could never really get a black hole off. My eyes is on the king though, as he's getting ready to jump on 3 or 4. A bunch of nukes coming in from Sing Sing to slow down his push. Surge action, looking for the vacuum. No vacuum just yet. Mana Bird, we talked about how annoying that is. Everybody dancing back and forth. Tier 2 is going to get destroyed, and that's going to force a TP out, and I think this is the time that you want to fight. Oh yeah, Fog, you're so dead. He is as dead as he could possibly get. Open wounds, 4 staff, surge him out, surge him out. No mana, there is a surge, and... yeah, no, he's not going to make it out. Meanwhile though, the bronze going to be...
The split push from Qpad is only in Dignitas. This is the second time they try to push, and both times they have failed. The second time they did get a tower, but they traded, and they lost the kill.
Yeah.
The other time they lost half HP on the top tower.
Well, they lost tier 1 before that, so I think Waga also did his job there. So, and now with the double damage, you're gonna try to go into Roshan Pit. The Radiant does know, and of course they have all their ultimates available, but are they all there? That's a question. Trine is slowing down Snaking. And the Rosh is getting low quick because of the double damage. Wrath of Nature coming in, doing a chunk of damage to basically everybody. And way to walking in position to drop a threatening black hole. Again,
what a player.
And that's gonna at least force a TP, and if it does force a TP, it does. Tower's still gonna go down. Aoi's not there, and immediately Qpad's gonna ping into Roshan Pit. Very, very good play here by Qpad. And do you actually take a fight without Aoi? You have to? Looks like they think so. Surging back in, Blink RP. Where's the Spike Carapace? It's a little bit late. That's gonna be, oh no, but the black hole. The huge nuke coming out from Sing Sing. Wei-Tu's gonna be dead. And now Snaking being trapped in the middle. There's a vacuum into wall. Decent ultimates being dropped by Dignitas. Select slow, and Luna runs right back from the top. Blink, and they're looking for Select's on the run. He's got some Arlen Targo. Nice rage to dodge that one. Black King Bar gets spotted here by Wagamama. Wagamama still alive in this team fight, so look towards him from coming back. Select's okay, and that's still Arlen Targo. Beams are chasing him. Beams are chasing him. Oh, Blink is gonna be the for kill.
The king says, I'm carrying you guys, no problem.
Well, that at the very least stopped the Roshan team fight. Godlike. Is he really 91-7? He is carrying hard. He's been involved in 16 out of the 18 kill for the team. Gonna grab himself a haste rune. And of course, with their ultimates back on cooldown, they will go back to farming. The split pushing is definitely very annoying by Qpad, but it doesn't... I'm not sure whether it's a game-winning move. It puts them in the game in terms of the goal.
It might be. Because, I mean, the later this game goes, there will come a point where the Furion just does too much damage if the Luna doesn't keep up. And yes, they can just like block him, they can RP him, but then if he buys back, if he forces you to use all spells on him, and then he just buys back, then all of a sudden you're screwed. So, I mean, it's still... If this goes late game, the Luna doesn't catch up. The game can still go either way.
Well, Luna does have his BKB. He does have 300 on the bank. I imagine Mana's really going to be his next choice here. And they're slowly working on the Roshan, but here comes Dignitas one more time.
Okay, he's going to go Hex on the Darkseer, I think. That's way better than what I suggested.
Vacuum onto 2, looking for the Skewer BK. Why does he have RP backup? And here goes Skewer Barker. Eclipse is going to be onto 2. Select be surrounded by 3 or 4. The Sprout's going to block off 2. Great Sprout, but the Force Snap's going to break the trees. And now Aoi is still fighting his way out. Black Hole, that's going to be on just Qpad Select. They got to bring him down. They do bring him down. Waga on the back line, a ton of right click damage. And he's going to try to TP out. He does make it out alive. At the end of the exchange, it was a 1-for-3 trade. But so did 3 members of the Dire team. Sing Sing, Select. There's a buyback. They really want to fight this. Are they going to use Infest Bombs?
Slow them down, so Waga
no, back on the bot lane here is Waga already doing. It's going to force a TP back, and of course Waga's out of here. Wei-Tu's also going to be very careful.
They have no ultimates now though, and they're going to fight with like half their mana as well. So if Dress doesn't die here, oh no. If he doesn't die here, they're going to win this fight.
Well, I think he will be dying. Yeah, he's definitely dying for sure. Wait.
Bad timing.
Uh-oh, the silence goes on Snaking. Snaking's gonna eat a huge ultimate, but again, he gets Force Half back out. There's a mech on top, but there's no more mana on Snaking, so no more Surge. Nice Sprout from Wagamama to backstab. Fog is gonna go down as well. Yes, nicely done. Back on the top here, we do see LeBron's gonna be running away, but they don't want him. This Roshan, by the way, is the biggest baiter of entire today's on replay because He had baited out so many huge team fight, and I do believe he finally will get claimed by Qpad. Do you give it to the Lifestealer?
I don't know.
Or do you give Waga, or do you give it to Infinity? Okay, no, they're gonna give it Sing Sing.
You give it Sing Sing, okay. No, late game, his ultimate does have low cooldown, but it's not low enough. He needs to be level 16.
Yeah, level 16 is where you get the 20-second cooldown. Like, it scales from 60, 40 to 20. And
so even if he does die, like, he might not have the ultimate back up.
I mean, these team fights, in a certain case, it is decided very quickly when you have this kind of wombo combo on Dignitas. But it is, judging how these team fights are going so far, it's also kind of slow. Snaking and his team, remember this big chase from the Roshan pit all the way here? Like, for example, that would be enough time for them to drop off another big ultimate, so.
So Waga hasn't died in, like, I don't think he died at all in the team fights. Whereas Snaking died and bought back, so his curve potential, his refresher is gonna be delayed another like 10 minutes. And Waga, in the next 10 minutes, if he gets really, really big and he has buyback, he might just wipe them.
You talked about the ability to buy back, or bait out all the spells onto him and then buy back, and then suddenly do out all the big damage. But meanwhile, though, teams like Team Dignitas looking to at least pressure tier 3 mid. If they win a team fight here, do they straight up win the game? They get mid racks and perhaps a tier 2 bot.
I think whoever wins this fight will win the game. Actually, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
it can still go a little longer.
Yeah, maybe I take it back, because I mean there are tier 2 towers up on both sides, so it's not like they get double racks, but it is definitely a very scary combo to go up against. And again, Waga forcing the split push.
The problem is, like, if they're both like the same type of lineup, and once one of the lineups is stronger than the other, then sure you can say, oh, they won the game. But since the lineups are so different, you can't. They have so much strengths and weaknesses. You can't really just say this team's gonna win, even if they're ahead or behind.
So, basically, the one thing I'm hearing from you for Qpad Pandas, the strength is that they have a Prophet that is extremely farm, and if he retains buyback, then teamfight gets really awkward for Team Dignitas. That is their only strength.
If they focus farm him.
Okay.
Because they can't ignore everyone though. They can't ignore the NA. NA's gonna mana burn. He's gonna impel you. You can't ignore anyone on their team. All the heroes on their team do a decent amounts of damage, so they have to get all of them somehow. Basically, they have to get like a 3-4 mana RP.
Well, Zaking's been finding pretty good one. They're a minimum 2, and those 2 targets are generally high priority target.
Oh, that chicken dies though.
Oh, that's a demon edge. That's a demon edge.
Okay,
it's gonna be a dataless build coming out from Wagamama.
He has no buyback now, so he needs buyback. And if the Luna doesn't have his next tier 4 item, and Qpad goes for a fight with the Aegis, maybe they can win the game then. It's still hard to say though. With all these big ultimates, you can never really tell. They can just whiff, like if they whiff one of the ultimates, they're gonna lose the fight really, really bad.
I mean, you talked about how the Aegis not exactly on the most useful hero in the form of Skywrath Mage. He nukes and he's done for a while.
He just runs in and forces you to do stuff to him.
Yeah.
And then while the other guys hit you.
Slow game here for Team Dignitas, the way that they like to play it. It's going to be a Hex build, and I think the Hexes is more important. Like you said, better than the Shivas. Kind of basically kills Select quite easily, or more importantly, Waga now, once his BKB is going down in lower seconds. Looks like Waga's going to be going for solo kill and Fog.
Oh no.
Oh, he does have a Sentry Ward, but it's going to actually turn around. He does have the BKB. Do you black hole this is the question?
Yes. What? What? That is completely worth it.
Well, I don't think...
No way. That has to be worth it. That's a level 19 burnout.
He doesn't know the fact that he has no buyback, though.
But even if they don't have buyback, you don't expect them to go for a 5-man push mid. Even if you force them to buyback.
Uh-oh. Way too? What are you doing? He has BKB, and he's gonna use it for mini.
I don't know.
That's fine.
He can't stun otherwise, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. They're gonna get 1 kill. I think they want a little bit more, though. Link, skewer backwards, RP! That's gonna be on 2. Where's the black hole? No black hole necessary. They're gonna get a double so far. He's waiting. The black hole's only gonna hit on 1. Eclipse is gonna get dropped. The creep wave's right there. This team fight is really being whiffed here, but they're gonna get a Sing Sing a second time. Jurex trying to do the right click damage. So will Select. Where's the Waga? Waga's gonna come through. He's gonna get a kill on the King. No, he will not. Teleport out from Aoi. He'll get him instead. Team fight at the end of the day. Victory for
If you whip one ultimate, you're gonna lose the fight.
Yeah.
Just because there's too much damage on Waga, you need to keep him down somehow. I'm really surprised he didn't go for the Waka kill. I mean, I'm sure it's a Furion, but this is like a crazy freaking farm Furion.
And this crazy Furion is gonna drive out another glyph. Daedalus is up to 2,500 gold. Any guesses of when his next item might? Enigma straight up buys back. He's gonna TP out, but that is gonna just force Furion off the tower.
The Furion?
Yeah.
I can't say for sure. Sheepstick is good. MKB is also good. I personally will go MKB, but that doesn't mean that anything really.
Well, we'll see what he ends up going for. Maybe buyback's actually the most important item at this
Yeah,
stage.
he needs that for sure.
Yeah, so maybe he's gonna save for a little bit of gold, and of course Dignitas won't fight until their ultimates are back on. And really, it's hard to actually say whether the black hole on the mid lane on Prophet, whether that was the correct decision or not, because again they don't know whether he has.
But what happens if he does buyback? What does Qpad do? Is there a Roshan up? No. Are they gonna go for a 5-man push? They can't.
So you're saying that if he buys back, then Dignitas just backs off and go back to farming?
Yeah, and if he doesn't buy back, then there's all of a sudden there's a hero that doesn't split push you anymore. You can just finish the game, or you can just farm the entire forest. Because he's the one who's making Dignitas run in circles right now. He's pretty much single-handedly making them run around, and he's killing them.
Yeah, you could say that Waga definitely the MVP, up to 3,500 gold on him. Let's quickly check out how the item progression has been. Aoi working on a Yasha into the Manta. BKB has been up in the last team fight for Enigma, and this BKB is going to be absolutely crucial for him to drop, very, very decent black holes. And for the most part, that's pretty much it. And critically, and that's the issue, that we're not seeing any other big items. They're not really farming that well. Magnus, does he have his refresher? He does. No buyback on him, but he does have a double RP out now. And that's going to make these teamfight go a little bit more smoother. Selexin on a massive array of damage item, has an Orchid, has a Armlet, and of course a Skull Basher on top. Again, Rod of Athos is up on Sing Sing. I still dislike that item choice for the previous reason mentioned. And let's see if they can pick up. I want to just say that this game I fully realize how annoying Nyx Assassin is. If this smoke breaks, it did. Do you back off? Uh-oh. There's no detection. It's going to just straight up TP out.
There's a jump. There's a jump. What happened to the jump? It's on Darkseid. Okay.
Darkseid was not part of that fight just now.
So they're going to go for another 5-man push.
Man, Jesus, look at the net worth here on the Nature's Prophet. Just really leading game compared to the next highest.
This Furion has buyback though. I'm not sure how they're going to fight this.
Do something about that
Well,
or they got to defend that tower at all. They're not even going to try to defend it. That might be the... I mean, that's not bad. They don't lose that much, to be honest.
It's not even that big of a deal anymore at this stage of the game.
It really isn't. And you don't want to fight up the hill.
Couldn't save that bottom tower.
You imagine with this good team fight from Team Dignitas, you can actually push up the hill. But they're not going to.
I'm not too sure. It might be a little risky. If the Furion just goes and hits you from behind, and he bites back and fights you again, I mean... It's really hard to say. It's too risky though. I definitely think backing off from Dignitas is the... I mean, right now they're just waiting for the opponent to make a mistake.
So
That's what it really comes down to.
Right, and that leads into my last question. Like 20 minutes ago, I asked you, what does both teams need to do? Dignitas, you said, need to avoid fights. Qpad Panda needs to look for fight. And I think the gaming objective have changed quite a bit, right? I think right now Dignitas wants to look for a pickoff, especially when Roshan is about to spawn, and then get the Aegis, and then go for a high ground push. What does Qpad need to do? Seems like, I mean, they're definitely in the game with Waga being so fat, and of course he has buyback during the team fight, but that doesn't really feel like
they're ahead right now. I think they're ahead right now.
They're ahead? You think so?
Qpad, yes.
They're ahead by 4,000 gold, but I feel like team fight wise, in terms of 5v5 clash, Qpad loses.
Qpad can fight from multiple angles. That's the thing. Because each hero has developed enough farm to split you up. It's not as easy. It's not as easy anymore.
The fact that multiple people are valid targets.
Yeah.
The fact that they could come in from multiple angles, the mobility.
Yeah. Especially once Sing Sing hits level 16.
Speaking of Sing Sing.
14 still, though.
And notice how different this game is being played by, well, the same heroes of Qpad. I think you were talking about during the draft, right? They may pick the same heroes, but the playstyle really differs. Last game, it was up-tempo for Qpad. They were ganking over the map, especially with that...
They were 5-manning.
Yeah.
This game is like, I'm split pushing.
Yep. Haven't seen a single teleport Lifestealer bomb just yet. Wagamama will be using the Midas. Now up to 6k go. Sooner or later, he's going to start buying some big items.
What did he buy? He bought something. He bought a Kuras.
assault. So, oh, he's gonna straight up buy it here. I don't know about this.
Assault card is a good item.
Yeah,
he has buyback,
no buyback.
He does have buyback. Oh, whoa.
No. He bought the mid. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he doesn't have buyback if you buy the whole thing. So.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I mean, why, he could just wait an extra minute.
Yeah,
he doesn't really need it right now.
There's no need to have it. You could park the courier there if you really want to make sure you have it.
Maybe it's because of the Roshan?
I suppose.
But one of their biggest strengths is the buyback fight, though. But I guess if they pick it off fast enough, it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean,
it's like a silence. He can't just wall in.
It's like a free Aegis in a team fight. Speaking of that, LeBron's gonna walk in and just got blown the hell up. The cooldown's gonna cancel the Blink Dagger. BKB pop a little bit late here, and that's a horrible team fight. There's a buyback from the Darkseer as Aegis double BKB down. The RP, the Black Hole, everything being used was not on Waga. He doesn't have the buyback like we said. He pops a BKB, gets blown the hell up.
He has buyback.
How did he get the buyback gold? I'm not too sure.
You gotta kill. Oh my god, 5-9 buyback. Let's go back Roshan, guys.
Roshan's still very low, but the ultimates are all down here for Team Dignitas. I think that's the biggest weakness, the fact that you could buy back heroes, but you cannot buy back ultimates. Select's running forward. He's going to rage. He's going to turn around. One of those Waga illusions were doing so much work. Are they going to go right black, blink, skewer backwards on Select? Can you burst him down? They're going to try. They will burst him down.
Beautiful play.
Make sure that you don't lose sight of Waga, and make sure that he doesn't pick you off. Sing Sing doesn't have that force staff that he really needs. Good two-man impel, but vacuum backwards. And again, the cooldown's going to do a ton of damage. Way too slow. And the huge ultimate from Sing Sing going to do a ton of damage as well. Waga, though, the right click from the side is going to get one kill. And I do believe Way 2 is going to get picked off. Great play. Waga, he's going invisible. He's going forward. Not going to find too much. But the Roshan, again, very, very low. Still baiting the whole team fight.
Going. Oh, wow. He didn't do
He thought about it. He was TPing. He also could start backdooring if he really wants. But he wants his Aegis. And he's going to pick it up for himself, right?
What a team fight. I think the Dignitas didn't play that well in the beginning because the Darkseer, he ran it into the Roshan pit trying to get a wall, but you can't do that against the silence. It's actually that annoying. You either have to blink in or you need to like somehow cancel it. But after he died, the way they played the fight was so good. Especially how they picked out the knives at the end. Like they ran it in and tried to screw it without any of their ultimates. 5 vs 5, they just ran in to like screw it. I'm not trying to screw this guy.
Well, they got it off. They were able to pick off a couple more, but unfortunately, Waga, again, getting to be a huge issue. Up to another 2k go. He's got the Aegis, so he doesn't need to save the buyback. What's the next big item? You talked about the MKB. There's other items like Desolator. There's a Manta Style. Straight up Butterfly if he really wants. We're going into a realm where normally a pro game would be ended by this point, but it's still on right now.
I don't exactly know. Sheepstick and or MKB is really good.
We'll wait for his choice.
I mean, it really depends on how Jirax is doing.
Mini looking for solo kill. Waga's gonna join him. There is a gem activation. It's gonna be a double invisibility gank. They see a couple of mid. If you get Aoi, that's a big price. Oh, the team is actually split. Fogged.
Fogged?
Fogged by himself, and well, he's dead. Look at that. It's too easy. Too easy. I don't think that pickoff means too much of anything. It just gives Waga a little bit more.
Well, it tells you the ward locations too, though.
I suppose. Well, I mean, they were invising in. It's not like
you honestly you don't want to give any kills to Waga.
Sure, that's a fair point.
Any kill is important in the late game scenario.
Meanwhile, Butterfly's being attempted here on.
This next assassin. Holy shit, he's so poor. What's going on?
Oh, he's using the items. He pressed D, win team fight.
Where's this playmaker? How's this happening?
I mean,
the farm disparity between every single player on our team is.
He's insanity. 110 and 18. What do you want him to do? He's got 18 assists.
I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying.
Select. Also, remember that buyback he got? I think he had gold to buy Blink. He just didn't get it. He's just like saving
just
buyback.
Look at the farm though. Like look at the GPM. 600 on Furion, and then there's 2 of the other highest on Dignitas. And Darkseer is close to the other 3 as well. And they have a Nax, and everyone else is below 300 by a lot.
Well, I mean,
Nigma's also 300.
Waga's definitely filling the quota, so he's up to another 3,600.
They're only up 2k going.
I mean, you remember I asked you who was winning like 5-10 minutes ago, and you said it was Panda, and they were winning by 4,000 gold at that point. I really don't think they are winning. Did
I
they smoke?
don't know who's winning. I really don't know who's winning
They
right now.
smoke under Observer Ward, and let's see if Dire could take advantage of this.
I think right now Dignitas is winning, but in these situations, you just lose one game. You make a mistake and you lose. In like this Uber late game, high DPS, or into late game. One mistake you lose, so you can't really say.
Checking out buyback. Nobody's got buyback except Snake King. And looks like the two's gonna run. She does black hole this. That's a question. Blink RP. He's got a second one, so he's not afraid of using it. And they're gonna burst him down. Sync's gonna come through with a big damage. And way too. He's low. He's gonna get burst down. He's low as well. He's gonna get mecha. Look at Waga. Waga's gonna be right-clicking away. The second RP gets dropped. LeBron's on the run. LeBron props the ghost. He's gonna be dead as well. You talked about the one mistake losing the game. Was that the mistake? Can Qpad now punish by pushing? Waga definitely can.
He used both RPs.
Yes, he did.
He used the black hole. He used the Eclipse use, but doesn't matter. No wall, right? No wall still not down.
I'm surprised how quickly the Dignitas
That's
died.
the game, right? They have Aegis on Prophet. They need to just go. Look at those lines being drawn. They just need to go. Aegis on Freon plus buyback. They can't do anything.
Viewers at home, keep in mind that Qpad Red Panda's up one game right now. And double buyback's gonna come back, but I don't think Waga's phased. No, he is phased. He's gonna just turn back.
They're just grouping up right now. Oh, he uses BKB.
Ooh. Oh no, man.
I mean, it's gonna be 5v5, but I really think Qpad shouldn't push out. They need to keep going.
I don't think
Where's
Waga going?
He TP back home. Is he buying item? What's happening?
Is he getting?
There's no ultis up at all. Do they not? They might not know that he wasted both RPs plus the black hole. I mean, I'm sure they know the black hole, but both RPs maybe not.
I mean,
they might not know.
He's doing a gank. He just picked up the lifestealer. Yeah, he just straight up picked up the lifestealer. They want to go for a gank and then Roshan. Yeah, Smoke they're going just going for a big gank, maybe just to win the game right now.
Well, they could have, if they really wanted to win the game right there and then, they could have just done it. But perhaps they just think, okay, let's just go late game. They could do it now.
I'm not sure if they're going late game.
The heroes on their team are so farmed.
They're gonna pick Ali off for sure, man.
But he has to know there's 5 heroes there. He can't just pick them off. It's gonna be a 5v5. And Drax isn't there right now. They might not need him though.
If they see Darkseer top, I think they go. If they see Darkseer top, they go.
Oh no, where's he going?
Darkseer review, they're pinging him right now. And they do see Snake.
AUI.
Who do you want? Do you want AUI?
No one can initiate, no one has a blink.
I mean, Waga could definitely initiate.
Ridiculous dance.
The Dyer's courier took a trip.
Two teams just... The courier gets picked off, I don't think that matters, but... Unless there are some big items on it. But in any case, like, they're both teams just running back and forth.
The Dignitas just escaped, like, certain death. They have no ultis. Now they almost do. 20 seconds to refresh orb.
Man.
That was so scary for him.
Butterfly.
Now they're feeling okay.
Butterfly now up on Luna. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you here. They dodge a big bullet. Like a huge bullet. They say LeBron TP out.
He has a jump though. He needs to stun. He can't just walk in.
Ooh, force that back out. Doing some work. In fact, they're gonna turn it around here. Black hole. Is it back up? It's back up in 17 seconds. They're gonna use a Malefice. Sprout on the ground. Minship's gonna be dead.
Oh no, they could have easily killed Waga, but they don't have vision. They don't know where the other guys are, so Snake King didn't blink in.
Well, meanwhile, AI was able to BKB TP away from Qpad, Waga as well, select up top.
That was a huge mistake by Snake King. He could have easily RP'd both the Nax and the Furion.
And why didn't he do that? What did you think?
I don't really think there's an actual reason. Because, well, the one thing is that the other 2 heroes are missing. They weren't there. They actually weren't there, but he didn't know that. But
right.
Even if the other 2 heroes are there, even if Sing Sing is there, even if Jaro is there, what are they gonna do to you? You're just gonna BKB, RP them, and screw them back.
Price kills
he really could have went for it.
The price kills definitely the Wagamama right now. As he does see the lifestealer now. Do you RP him? Zhao's up top. Zhao's already got a demon edge. I mean, he's starting to become an.
He has his MKB, doesn't he? Or did he just buy back? He had it. He had it like a minute ago.
Maybe.
Oh, it was on his chicken?
Maybe. Oh yeah, the chicken did die. Yeah, like you said. Also, there is a MKB finish on Nature's Prophet. I mean, Waga is already a huge issue. Cypher Vice is up on Dixer. I think that's the really important item for them to pick up. And here we go, Boots Travel up top. Gonna get the last remaining tier 2, which again, I don't think is a big deal in terms of map control or anything like that. Just a little bit of free go for Team Dignitas. Aoi we'll have buyback after this one. Here you go, last hit on the tower. 2k go on the bank. Are they gonna straight up push? Seems like the case. The game is 32 to 31 right now. 1 kill lead for the Radiant, as well as only a measly 5,000 gold lead for Qpad. And the damage started being piling on this tier 3. Glyph is gonna get dropped. And right now you can see on the back line, Mini's trying to come in. There is Sentry and an Observer on this high ground, and Mini should realize. But Waga, again, split pushing like a madman. Gonna force out a couple of TP. We're completely even. Nobody has really a huge advantage. I thought the Radiant teamfight was stronger. Indeed, if you land the Wombo combo, they flat out win. But all these teamfight before, it's actually Qpad Red Panda winning off multiple buybacks, as well as great play by Waga.
Forced to run. I mean, the Wombo combos aren't that hard to hit. Oh
my God, Waga.
But you're forced to run them. You have to hit these Wombo combos, or you're gonna lose. DPS wise, you don't stand a chance.
Mini? I mean,
Mini's playing. He knows that Darkstar was the one who had to jump, and Darkstar was top, and he did TP, so he knew that he wasn't gonna be there, and there's no way they would see him.
Well, Darkstar.
But now he knows though. Now he should know he can't do this.
Darkstar's back. Is he really? He's doing.
I mean, Nax is inside Furnon, right?
Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, he is.
I think he's baiting him. So, or maybe if they chase the NA, they can kill him. Okay, they didn't chase the NA.
It's gonna pop out and. Jesus, this is a tense game. Also, there is enough to be said that there is a gem also on Nyx Assassin. He could be scoping out any like wild sentry ward here and there. Mini, Jesus.
All the Dota, holy shit. Okay, now they know they have vision because they did get hit by the Furion ulti. And they do have a gem, so they know there's no ward.
So they know Mini's nearby. Process of elimination, guys. Meanwhile, the rest of the Qpad's farming away. There is a BKB and an MKB up on the gyrocopter, so there was some item.
Oh, right, 2K.
And 2K, so this could be the support. Gyro goes into Divine game. Select, by the way, is going to be going into Heart, so no upgrade into a full Abyssal Blade. I don't think
he's had those items for like the last 20 minutes.
What's that?
He's had the same items for the last 20 minutes. Yep. I'm not blaming him though.
Again, saving for buyback, he's not getting too much farm. He's giving all the farm to Wagamama. And a big smoke, or a big ganking party, not going to go into the Ancient Pit. Waga still on the top lane. He's basically completely maxed out. The only thing he can get right now is Breach of Travels, which I don't think is even like necessarily that good of an item on Nature's Prophet. Maybe he's going to get a new BKB. We'll see. Fog Dota. Walking up. Oh, he's got to be careful. Open wounds. He's actually buying a little bit of time here for his ally. There's it's like free kill. And basically
that's pretty important. Ice Path is pretty important.
Aegis though, maybe a little bit more important. Oh, he's gonna pick it up. Black Hole's gonna be dropped on Wagamama. The follow-up is gonna be there. They're gonna grab a kill. Does he have buyback? Yes, he does. He's gonna be using immediately. Minchip is gonna be dead. Where's the RP? Silence on him. He's gonna have BKB. He saw both RP up. He's gonna be blinking away. Meanwhile, the chase goes the other way. Skywrath Mage is dead. Jurex is gonna be dead. Where is Wagamama? Is he backdooring? No, he has to teleport back in the fight. He's gonna focus on Aoi. Aoi's got the Aegis. That's gonna be RP number 1. Where's the second RP? No, he has already used the second one. Wagamama stunned through, and it's gonna be a man fight. Waga versus Aoi, and the crits are too much deeps. Aoi's gonna run back out. Waga's gonna survive. They're gonna find themselves a final kill in the form of LeBron James. Will they find? Where's the big crits? They should get that one. They should get that one. So many stuns, so many stuff chasing him. Yo, he's running quick. You're not gonna outrun all of them.
AUI could have won that man fight. That really sucks. It's not an easy decision to make. But I mean, either Universe had to say something or AUI had to know that Darcy did have a sheepstick, and it was up. If they sheepstick the Nation's Prop, he was dead. He bought back. They were done.
Like they would have lost the game right there if they won the man fight. Well, whatever the case was, whether it's miscommunication, misjudgment, Dignitas missed a huge opportunity to
Luna,
at least
7k gold. Holy shit.
What do you buy here? Satanic?
I think so.
Yeah, he needs the HP. He needs to win those man fight definitely against Wagamama. Speaking of Wagamama,
crazy now.
Speaking of Wagamama, he sold something. I forgot what exactly he sold, but he sold a Shadow Blade, and he got himself a Helm of Dominator. So he's gonna be going for Satanic. Great choice here for Waga. BKB and Satanic basically is an Aegis in the team fight. Well, maybe not against Black Hole and whatnot. You saw how
he's gonna die anyway.
Yeah, well the double RP as well as Black Hole. I don't know about Sheepstick. I feel like his team is also providing a ton of damage. I don't think they lack lockdown though. Like maybe they do. Maybe they do. Like you definitely see like Snaking for example walking away at low HP. But looks like we're gonna see uphill siege. RP number 1 is back down. Full minute to the second RP. They have to fight this one. No other ultimate down, so great fight being taken by Qpad. Why are they backing out? Life still too low? I mean, he could invest into creep, right, and come back.
Well, I mean, what makes it so they can win the team fight?
Well, there is no ultimates back up.
There's the RP and wall.
There's only one RP.
Well, there's buyback.
20
there's
seconds,
buyback,
30 seconds
walls,
ago.
And, like a lot of things.
Yeah, they definitely missed their opportunity though.
Okay, so Luna doesn't have buyback. But he has Satanic now. He's strong now. Luna is super strong late game.
Ooh, I think they're looking for a pickoff. Scout Observer Ward. And again, they're back to the old tricks, split pushing up top. My eyes is on Waga. He's all over the map right now, farming away. And Mini going to his secret 007 missions. Scouting, dropping wards. Meanwhile, these guys are smoked up as well. Is this gonna be one of those another fights where two teams run into each other, trying to not get caught out? Meanwhile, Sing Sing has added a 4-staff. I think he's got it for a while now, but it felt like his...
Waga, does he have buyback? He doesn't have buyback. Oh no. That would have been game.
Beam. No, 4-staff from Sing Sing. That's gonna get him out. Meanwhile, though, Mini might get picked off. Do they see him? Yeah, they do see him. There's gonna be Hex used for him. Mini's basically dead. Is the entire team actually gonna bail him out? Nope. Can you push off of a Nyx Assassin being dead?
I don't know, but they might go for anyone.
Yeah, they're gonna just mech it right now.
That sucked so much though. They didn't kill Waga. That sucked so much. They had him.
Well, Waga will have buyback in 1 more minute, so Qpad's gonna try to turtle. They need Nyx Assassin. They need the second buyback. They're gonna glyph it up. There's gonna be a call down being used. Speaking of Gyrocopter, he's also got the buyback himself. Ultimate's gonna get dropped on Aoi, and Aoi Manta's the way to slow. He was taking a ton of damage on top. He does have Earn. Oh, meanwhile, Waga, though, look at him back throwing up top. That's gonna force multiple TPs, but the job has been accomplished. Here's the thing, right? Blink RP, no!
You can't catch them!
There was no Shadow Blade.
What's going on? Why didn't he go Snake King? Like, he played so well early game, but I mean, it's kind of like Dignitas versus Alliance in the final situation, where Snake King popped his Panda ulti and tried to kill the throne for some reason. Like, he's panicking in the late game situation.
I'm in full agreement with you. Maybe he didn't realize that there's no SP. SP or not, Shadow Blade, he's got the gem.
It doesn't matter, yeah.
Yep, but he's gonna drop a solo RP on Select on the mid lane. The beams, as well as all the right click is gonna drop on top.
He has no buyback on Select.
Does he have the buyback?
He has no buyback on Select. He just bought a heart. They know that, right? They know that he just bought a heart, right?
I mean, they're playing as if they do. They're charging down the mid lane. They have 1 more RP to go thanks to that refresh ward. Maybe they'll wait it out. I don't think they will. They're gonna just...
as well.
Who has what?
Glyph. They have Glyph. They only have 1 RP though. Enigma is running back to the base though. I think they're trying to bait. I think he's trying to bait the Furna TP.
Does he think that he doesn't need to be there by himself?
No, I think they're trying to bait the Furna TP.
Well, so far nobody's TPing yet. There's also Glyph available, like you said, on the Radiant side. No Glyph on the Dire. Dignitas slowly pushing him. Manta, BKB, Butterfly, and of course Satanic. He didn't seem farm earlier. Aoi not playing very safe, glyphing off those huts.
He doesn't know if he has buyback or not. There's still a possibility.
Manta's going to be dodging that one. That's ultimate being whipped, although 20-second cooldown, not the biggest deal. And look at these Luna illusions do so much work. So much work. And I think they could just actually BKB and get this Rex if they really wanted.
That was a big whiff from Sing Sing. He should not have used that ultimate. I mean, you say it's not a big deal. It's a huge deal. If he pops that ultimate, they're just going to run in. Because he has no ultimate. And Nax isn't alive.
Well... I eat my words as Waga did actually deny the melee racks, although it's gonna deny. Alright, nice here, Waga, but I'm not too sure whether that's a winning proposition. Lifesteal is back, and I think Team Dignitas should be happy with the spoils of war, taking down the mid racks. And then it should be back okay.
Are they gonna back? Okay, they're gonna back and spend their money perhaps? They do have like 12k gold, or like 14k gold on their heroes in combined.
I just want to point out that the gold graph is completely dead even at 0 right now. This game is so... I still believe right now Qpad Panda could win a game if they don't get caught out, if they catch the Radiant team out, but it's going to be another Blink RP. The BKB is going to be used, but Select did not get skewered out. Blink, Black, Ho! That's going to be on 2. Where's the second RP though? He's getting right clicking. He's trying to follow through. Meanwhile, Wagamamas is actually getting a little bit of head up by here. By Snake King. Wagamama's fighting 3, he's fighting 4. He's actually not gonna win that meme fight. He's gonna have the buyback. Does he have the buyback? Select barely limping away. He's got the heart regen, so he's gonna be back very, very soon. Where is Wagamama? Wagamama's gonna be teleporting right here. He's not gonna be looking for a kill. He's not gonna find any kills. Multiple buybacks are used. I feel like it was still a victory for the Radiant team. Forcing out Waga's buyback. It's not the goal that's important right now. It's the buyback cooldown. For the next 5 minutes, Qpad Panda had to play extremely, extremely defensively, and Dignitas realized as well they're pushing down bot. They're going for the win, I think.
If they do the math properly, they should know that Roshan will spawn before he has his buyback. And without buyback, the Furion is a lot weaker. Is he really going for it?
Ooh, they are gonna go for it.
There's no way, right?
Well, he does have to BKB just coming out cooldown, and he will BKB. Of course, he has Satanic on top as well. Wagamama's man-fight this, and he finally loses a man-fight. No buyback on this one. Select by himself. He doesn't obviously have buyback go either. I don't think you just say, see ya, Select. I'm gonna go for a base, and that's exactly what Dignitas is doing. They're gonna go down mid and probably gonna go for a throne. Select basically is forced to TP out. I did not like that decision. Maybe they did realize that Aoi's by himself, but they guessed wrong.
There's no way. There's no way he would be by himself.
I think this is throne time. Man, 60 minutes right now, almost 61 minutes, and Dignitas finally clawed their way back. Remember when Aoi had 3 and 1 CS? This is like 5 minutes in the game. He was a lower level than the enemy support gyro. He's looking big. He's looking strong right now. Off to all great team play from both sides, but no, he's not going to go for the throne. 50 seconds on Prophet Staff. They're going to go for a Rax, a safer choice.
You should never go for the throne.
You should never go for the
You kill both Rax at the same time that you kill the throne, so why not just go for both Raxes? Because if you get both Raxes, it's the same thing. Mega creeps right now.
Well,
game's over.
If you go for the throne, you win. If you go for the mega creeps,
and you just wait a little and then you win.
I don't know. There's that 0.05%
This is the better way of doing it.
Fog. Gonna eat a couple of nukes. He's gonna be okay. There's gonna be Hex on Select. There's just gonna focus on the rest. Aoi. Yep, that's gonna be it. Jirax gonna come back in. There's gonna be a man. BKB is gonna be used on the both sides. The melee is gonna get through from Aoi's man fighting. They're still protecting that last range Rax to the death. Minship's gonna be drawn. Ooh, RP's gonna be missed. No, it's gonna grab Select, and Select's gonna be dead. There's gonna be a second RP coming down very, very soon. Jirax's gonna get picked off as well. Wagamama's back in 5 seconds, but I think it's just too little, too late, as that range Rax will be destroyed. There's a buyback coming out from Jirax as well. There's a refresh to RP. He could actually blink back and re-engage. Maybe they're looking for Waga. Waga's in the middle, but it's Snake King. You talked about him choking the late game. No choke there as he finds the most important target. They finally kill Waga. They will kill Jirax a second, a third, a fourth time. No matter how many times he wants to buy back, they will kill him dead. Mega creeps up, and that's going to be the room right now.
Qpad not showing the right emotions at the right time. In the middle of the game, I did talk about how Qpad, there was no ultis up, there was no buybacks up. They should have just pushed it. They had an Aegis. But they didn't push, they decided to play safer. But in the late game, instead of playing safer like they were the entire game, they decided to change their entire game plan, went for a Luna kill, and that cost them in the game.
Well, whatever you want to call it, inexperience or not able to juggle their emotions, maybe a combination of both. Team Dignitas even up a best-of-3 series. Now we got a series on our hand. Game 3 coming away. Team Dignitas got the momentum, and Qpad Panda, they got to go back to the drawing board. Whew. Game 3 coming up. He is Eternal Envy. I am Luminous. Don't go anywhere, guys.